Today we're going to look at adding text to a part in CATIA. In order to do this, we're going to use the software Inkscape, which is free to use. In Inkscape, we're going to open a new document. We're going to select the text tool. We'll place it anywhere on the page, and then we can write the message or text that we wish to add to our part. In order to get this hollow to cut out or to emboss on a part in CATIA, we will go to the settings up here. We'll choose a solid stroke paint. We'll go to fill. We'll make it a 0 fill. And now we have our embossed text. Size and scale doesn't matter at this point because we can adjust that later in CATIA anyway. This is all we need. And now we just go to File, Save As. Here we can choose the DXF as our file format and click Save. The default settings here are fine. And now we're ready to open that document directly into CATIA. For this exercise, we're just going to draw a circle on this plane. Like such. Exit the sketch. We'll pad it to 10 millimeters. As such. We'll now go to File and Open. And here we can find the drawings we made. If we open it, it opens up in the 2D space. It has an origin point and it has the text here, which we can just highlight. We can copy. Go back to our part, enter the sketch mode. We can select the surface and we can paste. As you see, the origin is the same as how it was in the 2D space. So now we just highlight our text. We use the Move tool, Transition, Translate. We click on Origin, and if we don't want it to copy, we untick the Duplicate Mode box here. And now we can place it on our part as such. Under the same drop down, we can change the scale. We click on an origin point, and again we untick duplicate. Choose a scale that we like, click, and now we're done. We can exit the sketch, choose the pad command again. This time we'll only use 2 millimeters, and there we have it. Our embossed text. If we want to add curved text that follows a path or a circle, we can do so in Inkscape as well. Here we select the circle tool. We place the circle on our page. We select the select option, the circle, and then we choose path, and we change this object to a path. We now select the text we previously made, or create a new one. Hold down Shift to select both. And now we'll choose text, and then put on path. As you see, the text is now put on the path, but is currently upside down. If we click anywhere inside the text dash box, the handles will change to rotation. So now we can hold that as we rotate our part. We can change the handles back to size and scaling if we click inside the text. Here we can choose to adjust them together. Or if we prefer, we can select just the circle, and by increasing its scale, the text will follow. So you can adjust this to your needs. Again, we will select both. We click, and now we can rotate our part again. And now we're ready to save this as a DXF as before. We'll go to File, Save As, and choose DXF again. We'll save this one as Drawing 2. We can go and open our second document. Here we notice the circle has appeared as well, and it's also split into segments. We'll highlight just what we need. Control C for copy. We go back to our part. We can either edit in the same sketch, or we can choose a new sketch. We click on the surface, we paste, Control V. Here we select our text, and like before, we can choose our scale and our translation as such. We'll exit sketch, and I'll go and edit the previous sketch just to move this out of the way. We can choose the pad command, select our sketch. We can choose 5mm for this one, and we're done.